Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for coming back. I have another chapter in the Diary of an Awesome Friendly Kid. I hope you're enjoying the book so far. So today we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. So we're going to go with the chapter, The Time Greg Played a Hilarious Prank on Me. Okay, I know the last chapter didn't have a lot of Greg in it, but I wanted to mention the story real quick about Bampy thing totally freaking me out. If you like scary stuff, then you're in luck because this one is pretty scary too. One day, me and Greg were hanging out at my house, and Greg told me he saw on the news that there was a burglar going around breaking into people's homes. Then he said he had to go home for dinner, and once he left, I started getting scared because my parents weren't around. But here's the thing. I found out later that Greg just pretended to leave. He shut the front door, but then stayed inside my house. He took off his shoes and walked up the stairs, super quiet so I couldn't hear him. Then he started stomping around real loud upstairs. At first I thought it was a ghost of Bampy all over again. But then I realized it was probably that burglar Greg told me about, and I almost peed my pants for the second time in this biography. I heard footsteps coming down the stairs, and I ran into the garage to hide from the burglar. This friend's mean. It was pitch black in the garage, but I didn't want to make a move until I was sure the guy was gone. Then, all of a sudden, the door to the garage opened real slow, and I knew the burglar was going to get me if I didn't do something. So I whacked him in the face with my dad's tennis racket and made a run for it. Then I ran out the front door and ran to Miss Monroe's house next door to tell her to call the cops. But then Greg came out of my house, and that's when I found out the whole thing was just a hilarious prank. Greg was mad at me for 2 whole weeks, and he said I should have known from the way the footsteps sounded that it was him, not a burglar. Got a pretty good point about that, since he is always playing wacky pranks on me. So I feel kind of bad about whacking him with the tennis racket. Maybe he shouldn't have been trying to scare him? Next chapter. Another time Greg got mad at me. Okay, the last story made me remember another time Greg got mad at me. Me and Greg were walking home from school a few months ago, and there were slugs everywhere because it had just rained the night before. And whenever there were slugs lying around, Greg chased me with him. I'm starting to not like this boy, like his dad said. I guess it's pretty funny if you think about it, but it's never that funny when it's happening. Luckily, I am really fast when someone is chasing me with the slug, so I got away from Greg by climbing up the big rock in Mr. Yee's front yard. Greg tried to get me to climb down, but I stayed right where I was. If you come down, I probably won't make you eat the slug. Greg tried to fling the slug at me, but he lost his balance and almost fell in a giant puddle in front of the rock. He was stuck, and I felt bad for him because he is my best friend after all. I'm starting to sense a pattern. I got down from the rock and tried to help Greg. He told me to pull him up back on his feet, but I guess I heard him wrong. I grabbed him by his feet and that turned out to be a pretty dumb move. He's kind of doing a little payback without doing a payback. I didn't know what Greg was going to do once he got out of the puddle, but I didn't want to stick around to find out. So I ran to my house and locked myself in the room, and I didn't come out until Greg got called home for dinner. The next day, Greg said he was going to get me back when I least expect it. I just hope Greg forgets, because when it comes to paybacks, he's got a good imagination. We're going to stop there, and then we'll continue on. You guys have a good day. If you like this, please hit the like button. If you're interested in more videos like this and others, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you when I see you.